All right, let's begin by setting up our own project on the Ames platform. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the Ames homepage. So let's type Institute for Future Intelligence. Then we're going to click this link over here. And under products, there's Ames. Let's click that. And once we are here, we can click Ames, the link over here, to launch the molecular modeling simulation. But before we jump in, I want to quickly share this first. Here under features, there is a list of pre-developed simulations available. If you're curious, we can just click any title. Let's do cycloalkanes, and it'll open that simulation just like this. And you can explore all the molecules within this pre-developed simulation. And I'm going to show you how to save it as your own project and customize it later on. But I just wanted to let you know that we can access these pre-developed simulations from the website. All right, then let's go ahead and open the simulation, like AIM simulation. And once it loads, we're going to look at the top right corner over here and click the sign in button. And we're going to do sign in as me. And this will let you sign in using your Gmail account so you can access your saved projects later. All right, so after signing in, we're going to look toward the top left corner over here, and we'll see main menu. And we're going to click it, and then click project and create new project. We can title our project, so I'm going to do Ames tutorial and click OK. And now we've got a new project ready to go. All right, so now that we've created our own project, we're gonna make a few adjustments to set it up the way we want. First, let's accept this. Yeah, and we're gonna look for the small gray arrow next to the word description. Click it, and the text box will appear. And in this box, you can write a short description of your project. This can be a note to yourself, instructions for your students, or anything else to help you remember the purpose of the project. For now, I'll just type so haters. Then it'll automatically save your description over here. Next, we're gonna adjust the layout of the screen. To do this, we're gonna find the gray vertical line in the middle of our screen. We can click it and drag it to the left and right to make each section bigger or smaller. This will be very helpful later when you have many molecules to explore and want to see all of them all at once. And we're going to see how this works in a later section, but I just wanted to share that we can actually adjust the layout by using this vertical line. Okay, then let's move on and start adding some molecules. Okay, so let's start bringing in some molecules and exploring how we can interact with them. To do so, we're going to click this icon over here next to the gear icon. Click it. In the search bar, we're going to type the names of molecules we want to add, such as, let's do methane and ethane. And then click import. Once the molecules are added, your screen will be divided into 3 sections, and most of the time, Ames will be used in this layout. On the left, the top section is called Molecule Gallery, and this is where your molecules are stored. And just below the gallery is a parallel coordinate plot. This is where you can work with molecular property data. And the large section over here is called the reaction chamber. This is where you can run simulations, adjust temperature, and explore things like speed, distribution, and energy graphs. So let's first focus on the molecule gallery. Here in this section, you can rotate any molecule by clicking and dragging using your mouse, just like this. You can also zoom in and out using your mouse wheel. Zoom in, zoom out. Again, zoom in and zoom out. All right. And if you want to change how the molecules look, click the gear icon. There's a style. And if you click it, you'll see different display options. And for this tutorial, we're going to use the ball and stick option. Okay, and you can also deselect or reselect each molecule by clicking the checkbox next to the molecule's name. So if you click it once, the molecule will be deselected. If you click it again, then you can reselect the molecule. This becomes very helpful when we do analysis using the property data later on. All right, and there is a cool feature that I want to share with you, and that's called Find Similar Molecules. In order to use that feature, we're going to click any molecule. Let's do ethane. And then you'll see this icon with a plus and minus sign. Click it. And you will see a list of molecules that are structurally similar to ethane based on Inchi and Smiles. And we talked about these terms in our Chem Info activity last week, so they might sound familiar. And go ahead and select which one to select. Let's do ethylene and acetylene. And click imports. All right, then now we have 4 molecules in our gallery. Then let's dive into exploring their properties.